Hey guys, welcome. This is going to be your weekly reading for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the week of January 13th, 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm just going to get straight into the reading here. How are you guys doing after the eclipse season? We're out of that, thank goodness. And we've also got no planets retrograde right now, so things are going to be moving forward, definitely. Interesting. I had a couple of these cards show up in the air sign reading as well. Okay, so for the week of January 13th, 2020, first card out we've got is the Four of Wands. So I immediately felt the message for this card was like things have lifted and cleared so you can get your focus back onto maybe love or a relationship. I feel like we've been quite distracted from maybe relationships for the last couple weeks because there's been so much deep inner work and individual focus and need there. So I almost have the vision of you guys like taking off these like cloudy glasses from your relationships and you're able to see the other person, see the dynamic, see your part in this relationship in a much brighter, much more clear space here. So this is really beautiful. I feel like maybe the rose-colored glasses have come off as well. You're seeing things as they are instead of as you wish or wanted them to be. So with the Knight of Wands here, I'm feeling any instability or hot and cold energy, or if you're feeling just a little bit frantic, I guess, in these last couple days, you know, maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is the 13th that I'm filming this. That is because of the shift that we've just gone through with the eclipse and then moving into, you know, no planets, retrograde. We're just balancing out at a physical level right now. So if you're feeling a little bit chaotic or a little bit ungrounded, it's okay. That's going to pass. So just really keep hydrated, eat lighter. It's going to help you kind of infiltrate these energies a lot easier because you are moving forward with more stability this week. And again, I'm feeling for a lot of you, this has to do with love. So I feel either you're ready to bring your cup forward to someone or somebody is bringing their cup forward to you. And again, with, you know, this being the Knight of Cups and you guys water signs, that makes sense, okay? But even if you're a cross watcher and you're not necessarily a water sign, you could be bringing your cup to your water sign, okay? Or your water sign could be bringing their cup to you. That's clear. Like there's only one cup here. That's really what I want you to see here. So I think the focus and the clarity around relationships within water signs right now, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the week of the 13th, January 13th, 2020, I do feel is kind of what this week is going to be for you. Like you've shaken off so many layers in these past couple weeks that you're like so ready for this more forward movement and this lightness and this clarity. So I really like that for you guys. Yeah, I feel a lot of you, your guys' intuition is going to be super on point this week also. It might even like startle some of you how in tuned and how clear your intuition is feeling, or the messages, or if you are more spiritual, because I just feel there's been so much heaviness and healing that has taken place that we've all ascended, whether you're spiritual and aware of it or not, like you're a part of it. And also, you know, a good indicator is look at what's happening to the planet right now. There's volcanoes going off, there's crazy earthquakes, there is fires, the weather has been wild. You know, Mother Earth is an energy body just like we are energy bodies. So Mother Earth is going through her own transformation and upgrade and ascension. So that's why the weather and the earth and movement gets so crazy around eclipse season. There is a reason for that. So, but just coming back to the Hierophant card here, Your intuition is going to be really spot on this week, water sign. So this would be a really beautiful week for you to practice trusting it, practice hearing it, practice honoring it. A good way to know the difference between the intuition or the mind. The intuition will speak to you very quickly. It'll be a quick knowing, a quick message, a quick feeling, like that. But the mind energy is much slower. The mind energy wants to analyze, to calculate, to go over things many times, and it's just a lot slower. So that's, a good way for you to tell if you are in the intuitive energy or if you're more in the mind energy. Okay. Yeah, last card out here for this row. So I've got 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands here. Yeah, right back to the message about your intuition. It's like letting go of maybe struggling to figure something out or to make sense of it here with this, 2 of Pentacles, kind of wobbly, unstable energy. That's going to be the mental energy and the mind and the ego or the personality. So that's actually resistance to the intuition and to that higher knowing. So I think water signs, yeah, this is really beautiful because you guys are so intuitive and your emotions run so deep and you feel things. And I think for those of you who maybe haven't stepped into owning kind of those powers and gifts that you have within yourself, I think this week you're going to be a little more open to it because I think the resistance, you're going to be able to feel the difference. Like your awareness around resistance is going to be a lot stronger. Like you're just going to know when you're resisting. Where before you wouldn't know it. You would just be resisting because the mind or the mental energy would be leading. So I feel that there's like a lot of energy around this High Priestess card for you guys. So that's really amazing. The more people that we can have, awakened and in tuned, the better. That's what, we need. Souls who are leading by heart and not mind. Yeah, new messages, new beginnings. Wow, Sun, Page of Swords. The clarity and the new beginnings are coming in for you, water signs, very strongly this week. So I feel for a lot of you, the focus is going to be around love and relationships, or if it's not romantic for you, it could just be your genuine love and appreciation for the people in your life, for your friends, for your coworkers, maybe for your family members. Maybe you're going to feel more inclined to share that with them or to open up a little bit instead of keeping those feelings, so guarded and so deep. It may be a lot easier for you to express your love, which is what the world needs, is more love. So let it flow, water signs. And with the Sun card here, again, just the clarity. I really felt around this 4 of Wands energy. There's like clarity coming in for you. And I strongly feel it does have to do with people. Okay, so your connection with people, your relationships with others, that's what I think has shifted the most for you coming out of eclipse season and kind of moving forward, because there's not going to be any more of this type energy. This may creep back in for you, maybe the confusion or wanting to explore things or go over things more times than you need to, or stew on or in those heavier emotions. And I just feel like you've lifted and healed so much that it's going to be hard for you to feel this again, because you've cleared it. But, the clearing process really is a never-ending process. So the layers are never-ending, and the healing and that spiritual journey. So there could be more that pops up for you, for some of you. But I'm more so feeling that this is a message for you to not fall into old patterns, because up here, there's so much more energy around this focused 1 cup feeling than with this 7 of Cups. I don't really feel too much energy hooked into this card, which is why I think it's like a lingering, maybe past habit that you're letting go of, that you're still filtering out. It may be just lingering there a little bit with you, but you're going to easily move past that here with the Sun and the Page of Swords. And I think you're going to have the ability to communicate that as well. Okay, let me clarify this Seven of Wands for you guys. Yeah, it's facing the self, the true self, the authentic self. This is like you and your intuition here, face to face. So with the Seven of Wands, like there's no more resisting it. I almost feel like you have to feel and see the truth moving forward. And the intuition, that's all the intuition and an authentic way of life brings. You know, both of these two cards are very much about balance of, you know, the dark and the light, the masculine and feminine energy. And when I say dark and light, I don't mean dark as in, you know, bad. Dark is just something that we keep hidden from others. So it could be as simple as something that you don't really like or approve about yourself, so you keep that secret, you keep that hidden with you. And once you can shift that part of yourself into the light, then it heals and goes away. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it's your dark. It's what you keep hidden from others. So I feel that's what's coming to light, because there's something that shifts with those parts of ourselves that we keep hidden as we come into wholeness and true love and appreciation for the self. It's like we accept all those things about ourselves. Even if we may not like certain things, there's an acceptance there. And I feel that's what this Lovers card is representing in clarifying this Seven of Wands. That resistance is like no more. I feel you've worked past that. So good job. That's amazing. Okay, let me clarify the Seven of Cups here. Yes, it's shifting from feeling confused or unsure into more nurturing, loving, and accepting energy. So very different there. The more nurturing energy is like just accepting things. And the Seven of Cups energy is more like confusion. Oh my gosh, I have to choose. One is better than the other. Where do I put my time and energy? How do I know what's real and what's not real? So the Empress here just is like way grounded and centered. So I feel what that means as far as clarifying this card is you have squashed that energy. The Seven of Cups, no more. Because the Empress energy comes in with this healing, nurturing, loving feeling of wholeness and completeness. So wow, you've got 4 major arcana cards out here, water signs. So, you know, those represent growth and transformation. So I think this week is going to be, you know, a good week for you. There's still a couple of like lingering things that are shifting out, but I feel your focus is going to be able to come much more to love and relationships now. And with that communication. Okay, I've also got the Children card here for you guys as the last message. So I feel the message here, it may not necessarily represent children, but more of seeing the world, seeing situations through childlike eyes. So earlier I talked about taking off the rose-colored glasses, or maybe the darker glasses that had been hiding, you know, shielding you from seeing the truth about things. Children have a way of just seeing the good and feeling the good and being focused on the good. They don't really dwell on the heavy, the negative, the past. They're very much present and just moving with life. So I think that's a really beautiful last message to come through for you guys, especially because I'm feeling this shift in you, water signs, with coming into kind of a lighter, more balanced space where it's not so scary and heavy or dark to go into the depths of your emotions, because they do run so deep within you as water signs. It's going to be a lot easier for you to feel that and to bring that forward, which is such a beautiful gift to those in your life. So lots of love this week, water signs. I'm really feeling that for you. So I hope that resonates. Definitely leave me comments below the reading. I absolutely love reading all your comments, so thank you for taking the time to do that. And the thumbs up helps the messages go further, so I appreciate you doing that as well. Check back next week for your weekly reading next week. I have the monthly readings for each individual sign are up for the whole month of January, so you can check those out. And for those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist, and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live or how far apart we are. I literally have clients all around the world at this point, which I'm very grateful for. This is my full-time work, so thank you guys for keeping me so busy week after week after week. For the distance energy therapy, we would schedule according to your time zone, so no worries on that. And I typically give a 15% discount for your very first session or as a first-time energy client. But in, celebration of 2020 and, moving out of holiday season and also finishing up eclipse season, I am offering you an awesome 20% discount off your very first energy session right now through the end of January. So 20% off your first session. I hope that's helpful for you in some way. The link is below with all the information on my website. You can read the testimonials, and I think that's it. It's an amazing time for energy therapy. If you're still working through any issues that you feel are ready to be let go of, or, in balancing out with this huge shift that we've just gone through, the energy therapy will support you with that. And it will also truly align you, body, mind, and spirit, and just help you to feel your absolute best, okay? So again, the link is below. You'll see the discount there for you, and I think that's it. I'm wishing you a wonderful week, water signs. I'll see you back here next week. Take care.